We're doing it.
We've already started.
It started.
We did it.
Hey, welcome to the show. Kevin Mack is here.
What's up? What camera should I look at? That one?
Hey, you know what? It's a multicam operation, so you can point to different ones.
All right. Cool.
We'll find it for you.
We know how much I like cameras.
Yeah. The hashtag king is here with us.
King of the hashtags, baby. Hashtag king. Hashtag king hashtag. I don't know which there's no break in between all of those hashtags, to be quite honest.
My buddy Kevin Mack is in the house. If you are a Kill Tony listener, you may know him from past segments where Tony would read his hashtags on Instagram after he would do a minute of stand-up comedy, and a lot of good segments came from that.
Yeah, I think a lot of people we've had a lot of comments asking where I've been, and I do go, I don't go every week, but I do go. It really is a crapshoot whether you're going to get on or not. So,
well, the list is that you sign up for, the amount of people who are entering that bucket now, it's pretty huge. There's like at least over 100 comics every single time. Like,
yeah, the show is growing super fast, and you've got people. I mean, I signed up last week. I didn't get up, obviously, but I signed up last week, and there was a few people that were there from Montana that drove in just to sign up for Kill Tony, and they didn't make it.
Oh man,
That's
that
crazy.
happens. That happens on the road quite a bit. We'll go to one city that happens to be, 5 hours from somewhere that somebody else lives, that we're not going to be doing a Kill Tony in their area for a while. So they make the drive, and then sometimes they get up, and then sometimes they don't.
Yeah.
So yeah,
the guys from Montana, they were like, yeah, we drove in just for Kill Tony, and I'm like, you can fly, right? It's a lot faster.
Yeah.
I was like, are you doing spots on the way? They're like, no, we just came here for this. I was like, that is a poor use of your time.
well, that's commitment.
That is a commitment. Yes.
That is a commitment. Dude, happy to have you here. I follow you on Instagram, of course, and you put out a lot of funny sketches on Instagram, which, how long have you been doing that for?
I started on Vine, back when Vine existed.
Did you know, I know it's kind of a smaller crew of people that got like real popular off of that, but did you know Ryan Dune? Did you ever communicate with him before he moved out here or anything like that?
Yeah. Ryan and I, we did a bunch of skits on Vine, actually.
Cool.
I had 1 million followers on Vine. I think he had like 2-point-something million.
Dang.
Which sucked when it died, because you go from like extremely relevant to like nobody fucking knows who you are.
Wow.
And all those other people were so smart that were on Vine, because they started pushing their following over to Instagram and YouTube. And I was like, nah, I'm just going to ride this Vine thing because I'm old as fuck. So I was like, nah, it's going to be around forever.
I don't want another thing to have to.
I don't have enough energy for two things.
You know what's funny is one of the founders of TikTok hit me up before it launched and said, I think you'd be perfect for this. And I'm like, nah. And then it blew up like crazy. And I was like,
yeah,
all right, you never really know. The
same people hit me up.
Yeah.
They were like, we really like you. We really think you would do well. And I was like, it's just like another thing.
I know. That's how, yeah.
Yeah. So I'm like, I started doing Instagram after Vine died. And I'm like, all right, well, I'm going to do the Instagram thing. And then everybody's like, you should start doing YouTube. And I'm like, I don't want to focus on another thing.
Yeah.
I'm an idiot.
Well,
basically what I'm saying.
It's crazy because YouTube, that's the great way to monetize this stuff. And I've been at YouTube, my channel, since 2006.
Wow.
And like, it's taken me forever to get traction and it's still very small, but it's like, it's building slowly.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's so many things that, especially as a comedian and an actor, is like, there's so many things that you have to try to juggle and stuff.
Right.
Where you're like, I don't know which one I need to put all my attention into. It's so draining, like all the time.
The thing that drives me nuts is that everybody that I used to Vine with and everybody that I know they transitioned over to YouTube or transitioned over these other things, and they're all multi-millionaires now. And then there's me, who's living in a studio apartment in North Hollywood with like 100,000, 112,000 on Instagram. And I'm like, what did I do? Like King Batch, millionaire TV shows, making crazy dollars. Logan and Jake Paul, both of them. I started vining with them when they had like 100,000 followers. Lele Pons, multi-millionaire. Hannah Stocking, the list goes on.
Wow.
Every single huge social media star in the world, I know them personally and have done stuff with them. And they're like, boom. And I'm just like, hey, you guys want to still do stuff?
Yeah.
Every once in a while.
Do you ever hit them up and be like, do you want to do a sketch or something?
Yeah. I mean, they'll hit me up every once in a while and they'll ask me to be in something.
Yeah.
But it's always like, hey, we need an old guy. Hey, Kevin, we need a dad or we need a grandpa. And I'm like, all right, well.
You're like, I guess I'm in that weird social media age. That doesn't make sense.
I mean, I'm almost 40. So at this point, I'm like, you just got to take what you can get.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, I got a haircut recently and people keep telling me that I look younger than I did before. And I'm like, okay, I mean, I guess I'll take it. But
you really do, though.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. Right now I have a full beard and people were telling me last night, they're like, you look younger. I'm like, I have a full beard right now.
Yeah, you're the only person I know who grows facial hair to look younger. It's super weird.
Yeah, man. I don't know what kind of stuff is going on. But
you're like the reverse aging. I feel like when your hair starts going gray, you're literally going to start shrinking into like an infant. I feel like you have that disease.
Man, I'm just like this little baby. I don't know what's going on, man. My voice is getting deeper as I get smaller.
What happened?
I don't know. I think this is some kind of reverse engineering process. Oh, man, I shouldn't have rubbed that anti-aging cream back on my face in 2001.
Well, there was something I wanted to talk to you about, Jeremiah. And that is that there was recently a discovery made, and they found that pizza actually reverses the aging process.
Oh, no. I've been eating so much pizza, man.
Yeah, man.
Is that why I'm a little baby now?
Yeah, you've become a man-child.
Wow, who would have known that the fountain of youth was quite cheesy and delicious? That pizza river.
You're literally changing into a baby slice by slice.
I want to do a remake of Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, but instead of candy, it's just like junk food. It's just like a cheese river and just like pizza on trees and like churros that are growing out of bushes and stuff like that.
The pizza pockets taste like pizza pockets.
That's because they're real.
What would your scratch and sniff wallpaper be?
Oh, a scratch and sniff. Well, as long as the scent is contained within the scratch, like
right.
Like if you start scratching and then it's just out there, you know what I mean? A lingering thing,
right?
That's a very different
question. Like if it enters the room.
If it enters the room, but if it's contained within the little scratch, I think my.
It's a tough question, right?
That is.
Because remember, you can have multiple scents like they did in the movie.
Right. Man, I think that one of them would be because some of the food, like pizza to me, like that's not one of those foods where I smell it and I'm like, oh, I'm ready. It's all visual for me for pizza. And same kind of with Mexican food. I don't like sniff my burrito. Like I'm not just like.
I honestly don't even know what a burrito smells like.
Yeah, well, it's just kind of like just
it's
meat.
Not distinct.
You know what I mean? It's not super distinct. So I think. I think bacon would be one good scratch and sniff because in the morning, bacon in the morning with breakfast, like scrambled eggs and bacon and eggs would be a great smell. Orange juice. The smell of orange juice. Mm-hmm. High pulp, of course. I'm a high pulp kind of guy.
I love a good pulp.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Can we get into that?
Can we get a little more pulp?
Can we talk? I would like the pulp to be so much that it's almost like a smoothie.
I've had some that are like that.
Yeah?
Yeah. Where you can't really swallow it
Dude,
You have to take a drink of your orange juice and then a drink of water to get your orange juice down.
Can I get a thickie? Could I just get like the thickest OJ possible where it's like a chore for me to freaking swallow it?
I want orange juice that's so pulpy that I have to dislocate my jaw to get it down.
I want to unhinge like a freaking python. No, python strangle, I think. Oh, no, python's unhinged. The boa constrictor is okay. Yeah. Like a freaking python. The guy who tries to use analogies and then is using the wrong one halfway through, and there's like, no, we're still going to use that.
Yeah. I just want to get out there in the jungle like a snow leopard. You know what I mean?
I mean more like a cheetah. Yeah, I mean a cheetah. You know what I'm talking about.
You know, a cheetah in the jungle.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I don't understand? Why do they call lions the king of the jungle when they don't live in the jungle? You ever thought of that? Blows your mind.
Dude.
What is happening?
I know.
I'm second guessing everything right now.
Why did it change back all of a sudden? That was weird.
It had a little flutter. It had a little flutter in there.
Your voice is cracking on your way back to a baby.
I think my voice cracked in real life, and then like the filter was like,
Your filter was like, who is this guy?
yeah, who's this dude right here?
If only we had a wildlife expert that could explain the lion thing.
You know what? We do have a caller calling in.
Oh.
It's actually this guy named James Nolan. His name he goes by Tibby.
Oh, I've heard of this guy.
Hello?
Hey, is this Tibby?
Yeah. Oh, there's a connection.
It sounded like he was in the room for a second.
I'd actually prefer to go back to the other connection because it was a little bit more clear, but that's all right. I'm calling all the way from Australia.
I can tell that the phone's
the phone connection is not the best.
There seems to be an issue with your line there, Tibby.
Yeah. Oh, that's much better right there.
Yeah. Are you on a Sprint phone?
No, Boost Mobile, where you at? Where you at, mate?
Of course. The number one phone carrier in Australia. So, Tibby, we have a question for you. Jeremiah had to go to the bathroom.
Yeah, no.
Oh, no, Jeremiah's back.
Yeah. No, sorry. I just got back. So, Tibby, Kevin Mack actually had a question for you that's very interesting about lions living in the jungle. Will you rephrase the question, Kevin?
Yeah, sure. The question I had for you, Tibby, and I'm glad you're on, is...
Of course, it's great to be on the show with you. Big fan, big follower on Instagram.
Thanks. Hashtag appreciate it.
Hashtag man, hashtag boys, hashtag wildlife.
Hashtag Australia.
Hashtag Australia.
Tibby, I wanted to know, why do they call lions the king of the jungle when they don't live in the jungle? They live on the savannah.
You know what? That's an actually fascinating question because a lot of people do call them the king of the jungle, and it's because they actually used to live in the jungle. Believe it or not, they lived in the jungle originally, and then they started traveling abroad, studying abroad, just like they're in Lion College and conquering different territories. Okay.
Wow.
So they were former king of the jungles, and now they're actually king of the universe.
Wow, the universe.
You've never heard them called king of the universe before?
I have not. I have heard of lion alien abduction, but I have not heard of them.
Tell me about that. That sounds fascinating.
Yeah, so I read a study once that said that aliens had abducted lions so they could take them to faraway lands and do...
against their will?
I heard the lions were okay with it. Yeah, they were abducted willingly. Apparently aliens speak lion.
What would that sound like?
Oh man, you really put me on the spot here, Libby. Let me see if I can bring up my lion language. I got this hand.
Okay, let me see here.
I haven't spoken lion in a while. Hang on.
Okay, here we are. Maybe give it a shot. That's actually really good. I wasn't expecting you to have like another set of vocal cords on you.
Yes, I come from a planet far away and I was abducted by aliens.
Wow, am I talking to a real life alien life form lion right right now. This is beautiful.
This is amazing. I'm excited about
I've never
this.
talked to one of these before.
Can I ask the lion a question?
I would love for you to. I'm just hanging out now in Australia listening to this conversation. I'm so blown away.
So
Yeah,
lion,
man, I've just been sitting here listening. Like I'm really interested in what's going on. So yeah, definitely, Kevin, continue. Ask that question.
So lion, where exactly were you abducted and when?
Yeah, where exactly were you abducted and when?
I was actually abducted from the Amazon rainforest in 2006.
2006?
Wow,
Abducted
that's
from a
crazy.
rainforest.
Yeah, I was studying abroad. And,
It's exactly what I said just a moment ago. Can you believe it? I was exactly right. Kevin, are you hearing this, Jeremiah?
Yeah, I am. It's pretty good.
I honestly can't believe that Tibby knew that. That's pretty crazy. I didn't know that lions traveled.
I'm the most leading wildlife expert in all of Australia, so...
we actually know about Tibby on our home planet of Flogbar.
You know about Tibby on Flongbar?
Yeah. This is crazy. I don't even, Tibby. You're not only internationally known, but galactically known.
You're making my little knees blush right now.
Well, you're the next to be abducted, Tibby.
Oh, we've got to cut the communication here. I'm getting a little scared, growing a little frightened.
No, don't cut it, Tibby.
See, did we lose him?
I think we lost him.
We lost the lion, man. That's
Yeah,
Tibby. You should be careful.
I know. I've got to be careful. I've got to get right back out there. I've got to keep studying so you, can keep asking me questions that I'll know exactly what to say to you about. And also, my Boost Mobile bill is out of control right now. I got to go.
Yeah, make sure that you figure out what's going on with that connection, Tibby.
All right, Boost Mobile, where are you at?
Okay, Tibby left.
That was great. I feel like I'm still.
No, you're good.
I feel like I was still intergalactic for a moment.
For a second, it's just in your head.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, man. That happens. Sometimes after you talk to interdimensional beings, it lingers.
Who knew that lions were intergalactic travelers?
I don't know.
That's crazy.
I would have never thought that.
What I want to know is, so Tibby knew that they study abroad, but how does the lion travel? Is that airfare? Is that a boat?
Well, I know how they sleep.
Lions? Mm-hmm. How do they sleep?
In the jungle, the mighty jungle, the lion sleeps tonight.
Boom, boom, boom.
In the jungle, the mighty jungle, the lion sleeps tonight. Yep. Hush, my darling, don't fret, my darling. The lion sleeps tonight. In the jungle, the mighty jungle, the lion sleeps tonight. Dum, dum, oh yeah, yum, bum, away, yeah, bum, do, the mighty jungle, the lion sleeps tonight. In the jungle, the mighty jungle, the lion sleeps tonight. Yeah, we bum away. Yeah, da ba do ba do ba do. Da ba do ba do.
That was the best song break I've ever done on a podcast.
Heck yeah.
That was pretty good.
That was pretty good. Once we found the footing, it was like 10 seconds in, then it like clicked, and I was like, oh, this is starting to sound good.
I drooled on myself in the middle of my bass.
I'm sweating profusely now. So that's how you know it's a good auto-tune ditty, whenever you start sweating out of your forehead and your nose.
And I have to admit, in the beginning, when I realized I wasn't auto-tuned, I was like, do I really want to go here?
Well, I didn't know if you were gonna hop into that's what's fun. I love this is one of my favorite filters on this thing is this auto-tune filter. Yeah, man.
What What do I? Oh, wow. Whoa.
Yeah, right? It's a little addicting at times.
I feel like a R&B singer that never made it.
A guy that can't get the grasp of how the auto-tune works is like, yo, we got another hit. Drop that.
Hey, what's going on?
You sound like a country singer that's trying to do pop. Do you know what I'm talking about? like he's on a track with Nelly or something like that.
Well, I've been tracing dreams down this dusty road, and I just don't know where I'm supposed to go on a horse.
We don't know how to tell you this. You're talking about roads and horses, but we know that's a popular pop song right now, but we don't know how to tell you this. The autotune isn't really working for your voice. We think that you should just use your natural country voice. You have a good natural country voice, but
okay. Let me try one more time.
Oh, all right. Let's go.
Just one more time. All right?
Okay, just try it again.
There's a girl down the street who's got some big old stanky feet, and I love it. And I love it. How's that? Is that better?
You still didn't take the effect off your voice.
Oh, okay. It's hot in this booth.
It's very hot in this booth. It's hot in this engineer room as well.
Right. Okay. I'm sorry. Can I try one more time?
Okay, try one more time, and then we really have to move on. We might even have to cut you from the label.
Okay, I'm gonna try something that's not typically
You're
country.
literally talking to me in auto-tune right now, so I don't trust you.
But you gotta understand, I can't really hear myself right now. Right?
Okay, here, let me turn you up a little bit in the headphones. Okay,
Yeah, turn my headphones up.
Okay.
Kind of like Dave Chappelle. Okay, is it better?
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna do something that's not typically country.
Okay.
Here we go.
Great.
Here we go. Black people aren't okay. They're wrong, and I don't like them at all.
Whoa, where did that even come from?
I figured that.
Hey, can I just say something?
Yeah, go
just
ahead.
because you have auto-tune on your voice doesn't mean it's going to mask racism.
Oh, it doesn't work that way.
No, you're still talking to me in auto-tune. It's really frustrating.
Okay, hang on. I'm gonna step out the
I
booth
already
real quick.
gave
Hang
you-
on.
Okay.
Hang on. All right. So what you're saying is, if I sing into the Mack, I can't just say anything.
No, you can't just say anything. I'm actually really offended for, the other producers who are in the room with me that, are people of color who are just listening, and I'm surprised that they have not said anything.
Wait a minute. Wait. You got coloreds in the booth with you.
Okay, now you're just not even on auto-tune. Now you're just saying blanket racist statements.
Right, but it's a good thing this isn't being recorded.
This is being recorded.
Oh shit! Okay, hang on. I'm gonna go back in the booth.
This is a Skype show for CBS
God.
Behind the Music recording
Wait. This
with
is
Randy Rhoads.
Randy Rhoads.
That's you, man, Randy Rhoads.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Randy Jackson.
No, Randy
Of
Rhoads.
American Idol
That's
fame.
you. No, you're the country star, Randy Rhoads.
All right, hang on. I'm gonna go back.
You know who you
I'm
are.
gonna go back.
don't you?
I'm gonna go back in the
Okay,
booth.
go
Hang
back into the booth.
All right, I'm back in the booth.
Okay.
All right, here we go.
I know you're back in the booth. I see you.
All right, calm down, man.
Well, you've really put out some racist statements, and I can't trust you very much. So this better
Listen,
get to
man.
it.
I know that you're a producer to the stars. You've worked with huge stars like David Duchovny, and
Yeah, I did the X-Files soundtrack.
that's amazing.
Okay.
And you work with John Hasselbeck, the famous quarterback. But all right, here we go. I'm gonna sing a new song. This is gonna be something that's more your speed, I think. Okay.
All right. Do you want to hear real quick the X-Files soundtrack that I put together?
I mean, I feel like it's a little.
I think you do.
Okay, go ahead. Wow, that's really good. I stepped out the booth just to listen to this. That's really good.
Thank you. Now continue with what you were gonna do.
Can you play that again exactly the same way? That's pretty good. All right.
Yeah, I played a recording. Of course, I can play it the same way again. I hit a freaking button.
I thought for sure sometimes the auto-tune will change it a bit. Hang on, let me get back in the booth.
Okay, get back in the booth.
All right, I'm back in the booth.
Okay, did you just ride a horse into the booth? I just heard.
Listen, man, I'm country as they come. I'm Randy Rhoads.
Okay, you're Randy Rhoads. All right.
You know, Randy Rhoads was the name of a famous guitar player that died when he was playing with Ozzy Osbourne. That's all right.
Okay, well, that's fine. Well, maybe you took your namesake from somebody else. I don't know.
I see dead people.
Is that the name of your song?
This is my new single called I See Dead People.
Okay, great. I'm ready to hear it.
All right, here we go.
Okay, great.
Mexicans should be kicked out of this country. They were not belonging here anyway.
Oh, hell no.
Oh, shit. What happened?
That was one of our other producers in the room. They actually finally jumped in.
That was the most deep-voiced Mexican I've ever heard.
Well, we have it's very diverse in this engineering room. So, yeah.
So, wait a minute. So, let me get this right. So, if I talk about Mexicans or coloreds or anybody of any...
Hell no.
I'm sorry, sir. I didn't mean to disrespect. I thought that this auto-tune thing fixed your voice.
No, it doesn't fix racism, okay? It fixes your voice. It doesn't fix racism. So you can't keep saying things like that.
All right.
Randy, I'm going to have to ask you to leave.
No, one more song.
This is your final chance. And
All right.
I swear...
Won't be any racism, I promise.
Okay, great. Then let's take it from the top. Let's go. What's the name of this one?
This one's called Obvious.
This one's called Obvious?
Obvious. This song's called Obvious.
Okay, let's give it a shot.
All right, here we go. Women aren't as good as men. It's pretty much obvious. Everybody knows it that men are better than women, especially when it comes to country and comedy. Yeah. What do you think? Hello?
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Did you just say yeah? Hey, guys. Okay, I'm going to have Randy, I'm going to have a talk with the other producers.
All right, man, I'm going to hang out outside this booth. It's hot in there.
Yeah, we'll talk later. I don't know why they were supportive of that. I'm not supportive of that. I just have to tell you that.
I don't, and you know what? Listen, it's called Obvious for a reason.
Okay. And we're back.
Wow, that was
I don't know what kind of takeover just happened of the show, but
I got to be honest.
Randy Rhoads thought that autotune fixes racism, which I don't know. That must be the same guy who was not aware that the lion is king of other things and not just the jungle.
I think what happened, Jeremiah, and I hate to inform you this, but I actually plugged my iPhone in when we got here. I thought it was just charging, but apparently I hooked it up to a USB. That was actually an episode of my favorite Behind the Music.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I have it on my iPhone.
That makes way more sense.
Yeah.
Because I wondered, like you and I, we went out, we grabbed a sandwich real quick.
Yep.
Yeah. And then I came back and I looked and the cameras were still recording.
What was that sandwich you had?
Oh, it was a beef bologna.
A beef bologna sandwich.
Yeah, there's sometimes turkey bologna.
Right.
But this was all beef.
Wow, man.
Yeah.
Expensive.
Yeah, there's an Oscar Mayer sandwich store that I go to sometimes.
You're making the big money now with Jeremiah Wonders, huh?
Watch out, people.
Rogan, watch your ass.
Step aside, Joe.
You've heard of the Joe Rogan Experience. Maybe you've even watched Your Mom's House. But you haven't experienced hilarity until you've heard Jeremiah Wonders.
Yeah.
Dude, so I want to talk to you about this because not only are you a comedian.
Yes.
Not only are you a model.
No.
You're not a model?
No.
That's why I said not only are you a model. See how I freaking...
All right, I'll be a model. Go ahead.
All right, he'll be a model. Not
Just
only is he
for the purposes
a model,
of this bit.
Not only is he a caretaker, not only is he a firefighter, not only... Okay, you're also an actor. That's where your background kind of comes from. And you're one of those people who, we just talked about, transitioned from Vine over to the Instagram and YouTube world and that kind of stuff. But you also have recently transitioned into stand-up comedy from your acting past.
Right.
And I want to talk about what are some of your early acting gigs that were nightmarish. Do you have any of those? Because I have a bunch starting out. Some of my auditions and stuff starting out. The very, very non-union stuff that you get into.
Yeah.
That are real rough. So do you recall any gigs that were like pretty bad?
Yeah, I did this. I did a movie 12 years ago when I really first got into LA. It was an independent film, but they had a little bit of a budget. It was my first leading role in anything. And we shot in Arizona. We shot for 2 weeks in the desert, freezing our asses off. They had a rain machine, so it was like constantly wet and cold. The movie never saw the light of day. Still to this day, it's in court. The producer and the director are fighting over who owns it. It's
at this point, it's like,
it's like 12 years later. You're like, I don't think it'll hold up.
Yeah. Why didn't you guys just settle this after a year of fighting?
You would think. And but there's one scene in there that I'm actually glad has not seen the light of day.
And let's hear about that right now. Let's talk about that scene right now on Nightmare Scenes with Kevin Mack.
That was my. Can I get an auto tune for that? Oh, I like that. That was. It doesn't sound as good without the auto tune.
No, it never does.
The movie was a psychological thriller, and there was a dream sequence where the female lead is walking through this Hollywood party type thing. And my character, she was in love with, and I'm actually playing. I play a guardian angel in the movie, and she doesn't realize I'm a guardian angel. And there's a scene that they didn't mention when I signed on to do the movie. I'm butt naked, having anal sex with a woman in a pool of blood while I'm wearing a coyote mask.
Oh my goodness.
And we went 100% real with it. I was butt ass naked, and this girl was really hot that I was on top of. And let me say this, as a gentleman, I said, can we get me like a sock or like something to put over my junk? And she was like, no, don't worry about it. Just do it.
By the way, I think that is illegal, by the way.
I don't know if it is. I just know that it was consensual.
Was it a non-union film? Not on your side. I'm saying from the films, from the production side of things. I think you have to have some kind of.
There was a barrier. Yeah, there has to be a barrier.
I think there has to be some kind of. Yeah.
Yeah. It was non-union.
Yeah.
So
I think the production would get in huge trouble if that ever was like, if it happened to come out and that was something. I think the production.
Yeah, if somebody talked about it.
Yeah. Anyway, continue. So she goes, "You're good."
Yeah, she's like,
you don't need anything.
Yeah, she's like, I trust you. Which is like the famous last words of every actress. I trust you.
Oh my God.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, super hot girl. Let's butt naked and I'm grinding on. Cool. No worries. But I was professional. I did not get hard. You right?
What did you focus on? Do you remember?
But is that worse though? Is that more offensive to her that I didn't? Or is it more?
Well, I don't know. It all depends.
Fake blood feels like shit too, though.
Oh yeah,
it's like corn syrup and it gets sticky.
It's all sticky and was it warm or cold?
Cold, ice cold.
Oh well, then that's not doing any favors to the guy downstairs. You know what I mean?
Hey. I mean, for some reason, I couldn't get my penis to get up there and stand at attention. You know what I mean?
Sometimes it's a little bit too cold. You know, and
that's what it is.
You need a snuggie or something to put down there.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to blame it on the fact that it was cold and sticky, and it had nothing to do with my
sexual attraction was there. Trust me.
She was a good-looking broad,
She's a pretty girl, but it's one of those things where it's like, some days it's not going to happen. The flagpole doesn't always rise all the way to the top because you have to raise the flag to half mast whenever there's a crisis.
which is very observant.
Which was the blood in the corn syrup.
On that day, there was actually an event
And the president had said that all the flags should be at half mast. So I was like, hey,
You filmed on 9/11?
it was 9/11.
Wow.
Yeah.
This is wild, man. Okay.
Yeah, my tower fell that day. Let me tell you.
And that was something that girl will never forget. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. What are we doing here? All right.
Hey, I'll tell you what. It was a conspiracy.
It was. She started to look back. Was there a penis there ever at all? I never felt anything. It was nothing was firm back there.
I'll tell you one thing. My dick was like Tower 7. It fell at free fall speed, and it cannot be explained.
Have you ever felt a penis that looks like a mushed pile of cheese before? That's what it was like fettuccine on a plate, just a handful of noodles. You know, just got nothing going on.
Have you ever felt one of those inverted penises? Yeah, that's
all the time. I feel inverted penises all the time. It's one of my favorite things. It's actually, in some cultures, an inverted penis is actually a good luck charm, like a rabbit foot.
Oh,
and you
really?
sometimes put them on a keychain. Little kids don't even know, popping their mouth pacifier. In some countries, I know it's a weird thing.
Hey,
yeah.
You know what? I got a couple of nephews back in Sicily who've had a couple of tiny peni in their mouth.
Okay.
Let me tell you.
And that's completely normal.
Completely. Listen, if you think it's gay, it's probably because you're gay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, okay, you're doing this scene, and then she's like, okay, I trust you. Nothing goes on, but like, how awkward of a situation is that? It's like you're both naked, and then was it a closed set or anything? Were they telling other people that they couldn't be around unless they were in the scene, or was it just kind of like people just hanging out watching?
people were just walking through willy-nilly.
It's like a dude goes to craft services eating nachos and stuff. It's like, hey, bro, nice butt, dude.
Yeah. Actually, there we had a scene we shot it in Scottsdale, and we had a scene at this like nightclub, and there was a couple there that came to do background for that dream sequence, and they were having actual sex. Like insertion, everything on camera.
On the film?
Yeah, because they were like a husband and wife couple. And I don't know if they were just like, hey, this is our opportunity to do some voyeurism. But the director was like, we're going to do this. And they were like, can we have actual sex? And the director was like, yeah, I mean, I guess. So they were having actual sex.
I think this director had no idea about all the laws and stuff. It's like, idea. I mean, he was like, well, yeah, we're acting, so yeah, do it real.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, that's the definition of acting. No, do it real. Okay, we have real heroin for you for this scene. Okay, you're gonna shoot it. No, I thought I would act. No, it's called acting.
Dude, were you on this set?
Yeah,
there was a guy who actually shot up heroin on this set.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh? Is he calling into the show right now?
I think he might be.
Okay, that's so weird.
This is Kevin Mack.
Dude, how's it going, man? It's been a while.
Not so good. I've been addicted to heroin for a while.
Man, that's did that happen? Was that your first time on set?
Yeah, first time on set. Yeah.
Oh man, do you blame us?
Kevin Mack.
Listen, man, I wasn't directing.
I had to start shooting up after I saw that horrific scene with the pool of blood and the anal and the masks.
Listen, man,
It's the only way to get me escaped from my mind.
Are you saying that my ass is so horrific that you need hard drugs to forget it?
Yeah.
Who's the asshole here, man? Me or you? Really?
I don't know. I've seen yours, so I would say you.
Wow. Wow, man. Black tar, or do you just go with the China white?
Yeah.
Both?
Yeah, I do. At McDonald's, when they ask if you want the vanilla or the chocolate or the swirl, I get swirl heroin.
You get swirl?
I get swirl. I get black tar, white China, swirl heroin.
Are you high right now?
Yes.
You sound high.
Yeah, I'm very high right now.
What vein are you using these days?
Oh, my penis.
Your penis?
It's the last one left. All the other ones are collapsed.
What about, were you the one with the inverted penis?
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, it's inverted now, yeah. It's from so much use. Hey, listen, man, this is bringing up a lot of bad memories. I gotta go, okay?
Hey, man, I'm really sorry about getting you addicted to heroin, man.
All right, bye.
Bye, buddy.
Speaking of butts, I don't even know if I should,
smooth transition,
I
bro.
should talk about this. Hey, man, Jeremiah Wonders is known for its transitions. So we cast you as mine and Pat Reagan's stepbrother.
Yeah.
You're one of the stepbrothers in our
Stepdad
music video,
Robbie.
Stepdad, with Pauly Shore. And I don't know if I should tell this story or not. I have, but I will, because you were there when you witnessed it.
Yeah.
So Kevin, we were originally planning on doing this shot where we thought it'd be funny if we revealed Pauly Shore's butt, and it was like a sculpted, good-looking butt, basically.
Right.
And I hit up Kevin. I was like, "Got a weird request for you, dude. Would you mind being a butt double?" As well as being like, you're gonna have a part, but we
need your ass.
we need your butt. We need your butt for this. We need a good looking dude butt to be Pauly Shore's butt, because we think that'd be funny, like, you know, kind of thing that they do in movies where like a schlubby guy rolls up his shirt and he has like a six pack. We wanted to do that with Pauly Shore's butt.
Right.
We ended up not doing it. We're like, it's a little bit too weird. Like we're getting some shots from behind of Pauly's butt, and we're like,
which is way funnier.
This is too much. And the underwear that he was wearing was "I'm effing your mom," which was a thong. It was a thong.
Yep.
And did you witness it with me in the bathroom? Did you see what happened to that thong?
Yes, I did.
So
can you tell? Is Pauly gonna forever disown you for this if you tell this story? You might not be welcome back at the Comedy Store if you tell this story.
Okay, I won't be.
I mean, it's pretty obvious at this point.
It's pretty obvious what happened with. Okay. There was something in the thong after he took it off.
The best part is like you're like, "Hey Kevin, so we need you to wear the underwear after Pauly. Are you okay with that?"
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, man. I mean,
can put
I
like
guess
some toilet paper or whatever, so it's not like penis to penis connection.
Yeah, I'll just cover up,
Right.
whatever area his nuts were in.
But then Pauly takes off the underwear, and then Kevin and I look at the underwear. We see that something's wrong with it, and I'm like, Kevin, we're canceling that shot because
I was like, thank you, Jeremiah.
That's our hero underwear, and it's now a villain. I don't know what's going on with that.
Let's just say they started off white,
and then they became something else.
they ended up multicolored.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that's as much as we can say, even though that's, we
love the Comedy Store and we want to stay there.
You know exactly what's going on. But you almost made it worse by just being let's step, like we spent more time talking about it because we stepped around it rather than just saying what it was and moving on.
Yeah. We probably made it worse just now.
Yeah, it's all good.
If Pauly watches this, he's going to be like, you guys could have just said what it was.
Yeah.
I almost said it just now.
Yeah.
The best part was when Pauly took him off and he comes out and he's like, all right, so we're going to do the part with Kevin now. And we were like, nah, I think we got it.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I crossed that off the shot list for the day.
So good.
I want to get into this next segment, fanning out.
Fanning out. Questions from fans.
Fanning out. Can I get a little auto tune?
Sure.
Give me a little tune. Welcome to the next segment. Fanning out. Ooh.
Now we got some great questions here.
Whoops.
Great questions here.
Great.
For Kevin Mack. First one, these are all from Instagram. Different users wrote in the show.
What's up, guys? Hashtag what's up.
Wanted to ask Kevin some questions or give some character suggestions. What is your favorite hashtag to use? Hashtag King. That's Revel its finest.
I would say that the hashtag I use the most is fit. Hashtag fit. Just because it has the most following as far as it brings me the most following. My favorite hashtag I've ever used is probably hashtag sexy stepdad.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, my ex-girlfriend.
That got you some cool followers.
My ex-girlfriend.
Dude, I bet your demo is off the charts with that hashtag, dude. Oh, man, sexy stepdad.
So many cougars.
Dude, so many, dude. Oh.
So many queens of the jungle came out on that
Queens
one.
of the Bone Age over here. Yeah, dude.
My girlfriend had a son, and I posted a picture of me and him, like he was in his soccer gear, and it was like hashtag sexy stepdad.
Oh my goodness, but she loved that.
Yeah, she was not a fan of that.
Yeah, I'm sure. You're using my son as a product. What are you doing?
I was trying to get
these
girls.
likes, babe. I'm trying to get other girls with this. I'm sorry. This is a weird one, but I'll ask it because you actually replied that you would say that you replied that it was a great question. At Skidoo Breguet on Scada Breguet, gotcha, on Instagram. Ska dub reggae. I'm an idiot. Oh my goodness.
Just spell it, man.
Okay. How does it feel to be so liked and so douchey all at once? Do you get that a lot?
I get that a lot. Yeah.
So, and here's what I'll say about Kevin. Actually, very nice guy, which we'll talk about the kindness challenge in a second. When I broke my arm, this is the kind of guy Kevin is. Kevin drove across town to give me a sling for my arm to try to put in it to relieve pressure when I broke my arm, because he had an injury in the past as well, and he's like, this will help you out. You're welcome to use this if you'd like. That's the kind of guy Kevin Mack is.
And then it made it worse.
It made it worse. I was going to leave that out, but it was the wrong kind of cast. But we tried it.
I did my best to be a mensch.
Yeah, you're very, very nice. So yeah. How do you? I don't even know how you answer that question.
I mean, I'm happy to be both. I embrace my douchiness. I think the thing is, I go out of my way to be douchey, to come across douchey, just because I think it's funny. I think
play into it.
Yeah, I think it's funny. I think it's funny for people to really believe that I'm a douche, and it's kind of part of my persona, especially when it comes to comedy. It's when I walk on stage, the automatic consensus from the audience is this guy's a douche. So if you don't lean into it, you don't acknowledge what the audience sees you as, then you're never going to connect with them. So yeah, I lean into it. I embrace my douchiness. And as far as people liking me, I always like people liking me. I love to make people laugh. That's why I do the skits I do. That's why I do stand up. So yeah. It's all good.
All right. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? This is from Barkin W. Larkin on Instagram.
In 5 years, I see myself owning my own production company, which I'm in the process of doing right now. Continuing stand up and at that point, hopefully touring and doing more in the world of stand up. And by that time, hopefully producing stand up specials for comedian friends and such. That's really part of the reason why I'm starting my production company. Our first project we're shooting in September. It's a movie that I wrote and I'm directing.
Congrats, man. That's awesome.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
We got first funds in and we're putting some offers out to some names in the next month or so. That's going to be our first project, but from there on, we're going to get into other projects, and one of those is going to be producing comedy shows for stand-ups. So,
nice. Yeah. And if those names fall through, you know who to call.
Oh, Jeremiah, you're already in the movie, bro. Hello, sir. Can I take your order?
Oh, heck yeah. I'll definitely do that. Hi, dude. Can I take your order?
Oh, man. You don't even have to audition.
Yeah, I just booked it, guys.
Yeah. Heck yeah. Hollywood.
This is a character suggestion. I like doing these every once in a while when they're right. This is great. This is from @JumpBank. This is a request to do a sober Mormon dad goes to a rave and pretends to be on Molly to attract a second wife.
That's a
very specific scene, and I think that we should definitely.
Are you going to play the dad or the wife?
You know what? I'll play the women in this.
Okay.
And you play the sober Mormon dad at a rave, and you're pretending you've obviously never done Molly,
right?
But you're doing it to try to attract your second wife.
Got it. Whoa, what's up? Hey, hi, hello. How are you? Hello, ma'am. Hey. Wow, I am so tingly. I am tingling right now from all this Molly that I'm on. My body is on fire. How about you?
Oh, me too. Yeah, I just took some Molly earlier, so that's cool.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Does it feel like mine feels? What's yours feel like?
I mean, not really tingly.
Yeah, me
so
too.
Much.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, me too.
Yeah. Why are you dressed like that? We're at a rave.
This is my my religious. It's a gag. This is a gag. I did this to.
Oh, gags are hot.
Yeah. Oh, what kind of gag? Like ball gag? Thing?
No, like
against my religion.
Like,
I mean,
like funny bits. That's hot.
Oh yeah.
Like dressing up. I like that.
Sorry, I was trying to keep up, but this Molly that I took, that I injected, really has me really messed up right now. I injected it.
I don't know if I like this other girl for our family, so I don't know. I think we should move on and try to find a different one.
Listen.
I'm your first wife, okay?
Listen,
so
Mary.
Yeah.
We need a new one, okay? All right? We need more children, so just relax.
Yeah, and I agree with you, and I've already given you 7.
Yeah, and the Lord needs 14, okay?
Okay,
and
so...
You're barren now, so... If you want to stay in the house,
you're gonna say that at the rave, just out loud like that.
Listen, I am the man. I am the man of this house, and you will listen to me.
Okay, fine, I will.
Good.
Okay,
right,
let's find another one.
Let me get back to hitting on this woman.
Okay, great.
Why are you doing that with your voice?
Oh, I feel the music.
Oh, you must be on Molly.
Yep, totally on Molly. I'm on a lot of it.
Hey, what's that book you're holding?
Have you ever heard of the Book of Mormon?
Yeah, like the South Park play.
Yeah. This is that.
Oh,
yeah.
Did you write it?
Yup. My name is Trey.
Wow.
Yep. Super rich.
I'm so attracted to you right now.
I'm super rich at this rave, dressed like this.
Do you want to get married?
Yes.
I'm on Molly. I'll do anything right now.
Awesome. Okay. Can you make out with my wife here?
Yeah. I don't know if we. Yeah, I'm on Molly, so sure, why not?
I love Molly now. This is awesome.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God. You know what? I'm not Mormon anymore, girls. Thanks, though. I'm gonna go out and enjoy this rave culture.
Oh man, and that was how it all went down.
I would love if there was...
Where does that guy come from?
I don't know, man. I think that I would love it at the end of improv scenes at like an improv theater. There's just a dude in the corner with the spotlight. Then the mic came on him, and he's like,
and that was how it all went down.
And I think that'd make every improv show more entertaining.
Yes, and.
Let's see.
That was a good scene, by the way.
It was all right.
You play an excellent Molly girl,
right? Just going for it, dude.
Yeah, dude. Good job.
So what I'm gonna do? So this is from artificially.selected. Where has Kevin Mack been? I missed the Kill Tony segments on him. You addressed that.
Yeah.
But since you like the Kill Tony segments, I'm going to. I think Tony would be okay with it. It hasn't happened in a long time. I'm going to go through your Instagram right now, and we'll put some of the pictures up and. In post and
and here they are.
And here they are right here. We'll put them up in post.
This is me holding my friend's dog and pretending it's mine.
Okay, now this one is I'm looking for.
You're already chuckling.
I mean, there's so many. Oh, okay, this is a good one. Okay, this one says villain. And then it says #actor.
Wait, what? Show me the picture first.
This one caught my eye first. We'll put it up on the screen, but Hashtag act. This is a very villain face. Villain.
Villain.
And then it goes dot.
Sinister.
Hashtag actor. Hashtag artist. Hashtag movie. Hashtag film. Hashtag movies. Hashtag art. Hashtag model. Hashtag male model. You son of a gun. I told you you're a model. Hashtag style. Hashtag villain.
Hashtag liar.
Hashtag TV. Hashtag hair. Hashtag guys. Hashtag eyes. Hashtag fit. Hashtag fitness. Hashtag fitness motivation. Hashtag fit fam. Hashtag get fit.
Yep.
Hashtag Fitspo.
Hashtag stay fit.
fashion. Hashtag vibes. Hashtag Los Angeles.
How many likes?
4,852, man.
Boom.
That's more than what I get on my stuff. So I got to up my hashtag game.
You gotta, dude, I'm telling you, everybody makes fun of hashtags, but they bring so much attention.
But they work.
They do.
Okay.
Hashtag
this one's
do it, bro.
do it.
Hashtag embrace the douche. Oh, that's a new hashtag.
Embrace the douche.
Embrace the I'm going to trend. Guys, if you're watching right now.
Embrace the douche.
Embrace the douche.
Embrace the douche.
Comment hashtag embrace the douche.
I'm looking for another good one right here, and then we'll move on to another question.
I got one for you. How about I give you one? How about I show you a picture that I haven't posted yet, and then I tell you the hashtags I'm going to put on it?
I would love that.
All right, let's do that. And then I'll send you the picture so you can put it up in post.
Love it.
All right.
This is somebody working with me right here. I appreciate it. Somebody who doesn't like dead air on a podcast.
Nailed it. Okay, so here's the picture.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
All right, here we go. Here's the hashtag.
So it'll be right here.
I've got to look at it to really, sometimes you really have to you have to get into it.
Of course.
So here we go. Hashtag male, hashtag male model, hashtag motorcycle, hashtag motorcycles, hashtag biker, hashtag bike life, hashtag moto, hashtag moto life, hashtag tattoos, hashtag tattoo, hashtag guys with tattoos, hashtag hair, hashtag print, hashtag male model, hashtag sexy biker, hashtag jeans, hashtag denim, hashtag fashion, hashtag style, hashtag fit, hashtag fitness, hashtag sexy mofo, hashtag bad boy.
Hashtag embrace the douche.
Boom. Watch out for that post coming soon, guys.
All right. Well, there you go. Nice, dude.
It's weird how I know what I look like sometimes.
Hey, man. Like you said, you got to own what you look. Now, why? Here's my question. Why is singular tattoo and why is tattoos? Why are those two different hashtags?
I'll tell you right now. So if you put hashtag tattoo, it averages 3 million posts per day. That means that that pictures of tattoo with hashtag tattoo are posted 3 million times a day, and those get an average of 3 million views. And then if you post tattoos, pictures with hashtag tattoos get posted 3.4 million times per day and get those amount of views. So if you post hashtag tattoo and hashtag tattoos and somebody goes in the search and looks up hashtag tattoo, they see your picture. They type in hashtag tattoos, they see your picture again.
This is so hot. Wow, you just blew my mind on the algorithm of Instagram. This is so hot right now.
I just broke the internet.
Patrick,
giving away all my secrets.
I know, right? Patrick_Vincent_Welsh. Kevin, when you are squinting into the distance, what is it you are envisioning? The smolder, give your best smoldering look to that close-up cam right
this
there.
one here.
And I'll do me too. All right.
Can I turn into it?
Yeah. Let's both turn into it.
Ready? Yeah. On 3?
Yeah.
All right, you count it.
1, 2, 3.
I'm envisioning the next lady in my bed.
I'm literally envisioning the movie Dumbo right now. I don't know why it popped in my head, but the original animated movie Dumbo.
Wait, the original?
The original.
Not even
the updated one. The original.
And
I
can I change mine?
No, man, yours is done, dude. Yours is done.
Dude, come on,
okay. Smolder, different time, and then tell me what you're looking at. Right. And for the audio listeners of this, you'll just have to watch this on YouTube. All right. Smoldering look in 3, 2, 1.
I'm envisioning the remake of Dumbo.
You reset it up to do a remake of Dumbo? I'm really disappointed in you right now. Come on, man.
All right, dude. All right,
it could have been anything.
All right, bro. God. All right.
Okay, come on.
Here we go.
In 3, 2, 1.
I'm envisioning Kevin Spacey.
All right.
That's pretty good.
We're on to something now.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Wait, let me get
you
back
know what I'm
it.
envisioning?
Mm-hmm.
Walnuts. Walnuts.
I've been there.
I'm envisioning walnuts. Why can't I say walnuts today? What is happening?
Come on, man. I'm trying to smolder
dude,
over here.
I'm thinking so hard about the smoldering that I can't even talk right now.
I'm smoldering over here.
I'm thinking of a jar of walnuts overflowing right now, with milk spilled everywhere, and a lady going, "Oops, sorry, mister." I'm
trying.
Sorry, mister. Oh no, I spilled all the walnuts in the milk.
Pressing her boobs together.
Oh, no.
Keep talking. I'm trying to smolder, but not laugh.
There's jam on the corners of my mouth.
Why is this girl so messy?
Because all hot girls in commercials are messy. Have you noticed that?
Yeah.
All of them have like the drippy burger and stuff. None of them like eat it like clean. It's always just like gross and like disgusting as it's falling out of their mouth. None
of these girls have any kind of etiquette.
Yeah. They're all, I'm a hashtag messy girl.
Hashtag dirty face.
Okay.
Why does every time we entertain a girl, it just sounds like a gay guy?
Hey, man, I don't know, but this question goes along with that. At Tribe Cannabis, why is your smolder so much greater with Jeremiah? Yeah, dude.
Hell yeah, dude.
The pictures that we posted on Instagram are pretty great.
Hell yeah, dude. Jeremiah amplifies my smolder.
Yeah, dude. The smolder.
Yeah,
dude. The smolder. It's the size of a boulder when Jeremiah's around.
Hell yeah, bro. If I gave Jeremiah a nickname, it would be Fox Smolder.
Fox Smolder. Okay, I'll take it.
Boom.
So that's
another X-Files reference.
Yeah, dude. Dude. And sometimes the smolder, if you do it wrong, scoliosis, dude.
Dude,
you don't look right.
Yeah, like if you do the smolder, bro, and you don't,
if you do it for too long with your face, it might contort.
Your back starts to curve, bro.
Yeah. So you know, so Scully from X-Files, the osis,
bro.
Yeah. You got the osis.
So, dude.
Yeah.
So right, dude.
Yeah. Let's get into this next segment.
Yeah, man.
It's called the Kindness Challenge. What I do. Every week I challenge you guys, the listeners, as well as myself, to do something nice out of the kindness of your heart for, can be a stranger, it can be for somebody that you know, as long as it's something positive that you are contributing to society. It doesn't matter.
You're a good person. Big
or small, it doesn't matter. So I like to read, letters from people, and this is actually the first time I am opening this, so I haven't pre-read this at all. This is from Isaias from San Antonio, Texas. I'm going to read. I started to wonder what Isaias might sound like if I read their letter in the voice I thought that he might have.
San Antonio.
From San Antonio. So let's see here.
Shout outs to hashtag San Antonio.
And then you and I will talk about maybe something that we did recently that qualifies for a kindness challenge, or challenge each other to do something nice for somebody.
Very cool.
This is from Isaias. Hey, Jeremiah. It's Isaias from San Antonio, Texas. And I have a funny way of showing I did a good deed.
I was on my way home in my truck waiting for the light to turn green.
Why is Isaias a prospector?
I don't know. I've actually never met anybody that sounds like this, but I thought it would be fun to make Isaias sound like this. Isaias is a great, strong name. I like that.
All right.
I was on my way home in my truck waiting for the light to turn green when I noticed a cutie and her dude hop out of a Jeep. After I aggressively stared at that caboose, she left her door halfway open, not noticing as they left their Jeep, so I then quickly honked my horn and rolled my window down to yell out, "Hey, yo, ma, I'm liking that booty." Nah, JK, I yelled, "You left your door open." And so that was my act of kindness.
I feel like that was less of an act of kindness and more of an attempt to see if the face was matching the booty.
Yeah,
it's good. Isaias, that's a very strange. Usually I proofread these kind of challenges. I just opened yours directly from my email today.
No,
you know, I think what I'm going to challenge you, Isaias, to make a little bit bigger of a kindness challenge. That's what I'm going to challenge you to do. Okay, it's great that you told them that they left their door open. I think there's certain things that you should just be doing on a human being level that is courteous. So I'm going to challenge you to dig a little bit deeper, my friend.
My question for Isaias is, would you even have noticed that her door was open
had you not been looking at her butt?
Exactly.
If it was a dude.
Yeah.
So there's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
it's less about kindness and more about pervy.
This week on the Pervert Challenge. It's like, no, guys, that's something completely different. Okay, that's not associated with the show at all.
You're gonna get so many emails. I was at the gym and I was on the treadmill.
Guys, stop sending in the Pervert Challenge. That's not what this show supports.
Can we do this is a character right here?
Okay,
a guy who thinks that things that are pervy
are kind.
Okay, yeah.
We have somebody calling into the show right now. This is sorry, I'm having trouble reading the name on the. His name is Sullivan. Interesting. Sullivan, is this you?
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, good. You had something kind that you wanted to call in about.
Yeah, so I'm a very kind person.
Okay, great.
And so what happened was I was at the gym.
Mm-hmm. Great.
And there was a girl running on the treadmill at exactly the speed of 7.2.
Okay, that's very specific. I mean, maybe you're looking out for her well-being. That she didn't turn it up too much, so she'd trip or something. Was it something like that?
Yeah. She had giant boobs, and she was wearing
So you were concerned about like her back, maybe making sure she had the right bra support, or
right, exactly.
Looking out for her spine. Yeah.
Yeah, I was concerned about her back, and then so her boobs were bouncing, and I stuck my hand in my pants.
Okay, what happened next? I'm not really following how this is a kind act.
Wait. Okay, so it sounds a little strange. So anyways, so I stuck my hand in my pants, and then I stared directly at her, and stared at her right into her eyes.
Now, was she choking on something on the treadmill? Were you reaching into your pocket to get was she diabetic? Were you reaching in to get a shot for her?
Right.
An insulin shot or something like that?
No, she wasn't choking. Well, in my mind, I was choking her, you know what I mean? But she wasn't choking. But she was on the treadmill and she was running at 7.2 miles per hour. And then I stuck my hand in my pants and I started masturbating while I was staring directly at her.
Okay.
I was trying to motivate her, because I'm a kind person.
No, okay. Sullivan, I'm going to have to let you go. That is not the kindest challenge at all, so I'm going to have to let you go. That's a horrible example. That's very pervy what you just called it. I have to drop the call now.
Okay, big fan. Love the show.
Oh, all right. Great. Well, you know what? I challenge Sullivan to get some help and do an actual act of kindness. Okay?
I don't know, man. I thought that was pretty kind of him.
I don't know, man. I don't think so.
At least he looked at her. He looked her in the eye. He didn't stare at her boobs. That was nice.
I don't know, man. I don't think. Have you done something recently that you'd think that would qualify as a kind act that that you went out of your way to try to do?
Yeah, I recently volunteered at the shelter downtown and fed the homeless a couple weekends back, and I try to do that as much as possible. I try to get out and help out as much as possible. I think it's important, and especially in LA. We have such a huge homeless population, and I think it's important for people who are more fortunate to get out and try to help the less fortunate as much as possible. So yeah,
that's great, dude.
I don't like to talk about it, but yeah.
Well, that's the thing. Sometimes people say to me, like when they write in, they're like, I don't want to sound like I'm bragging. And I go, the amount of people who come up to me on the road who tell me that the stories of other people that are helping them, it's not a brag. It's definitely, it's more of a motivation to other people to be like, oh, I can do this too. I did something last week when I was in New York, and this was something that I could have kept walking, but I stopped and gave some guy some of my time. He said he was like a med student. I don't know if this story was true or not, but he's like, I just need to get on the subway. I just need a couple dollars, and I'm trying to get back home right now. And I just looked at him. I was like, hey man, I hope you're telling me the truth. And because I have $2 left in my wallet right now. I have two $1 bills. So, and that, you know, I was like, if that's meant to be, whatever. But I was like, best of luck. And he was like, God bless. Thank you so much. So who knows? At the end of the day, it's about intention. If your intention was to do a kind act, then that's exactly what it was, regardless of what he uses it for. If he uses it for what it was intended for, or if he uses it for something else, either way, you went out of your way to do a kind act. And that's important. I think everybody needs to at least have that intention in their life to do something kind. Yeah. Cause I promise, like, just since doing this, it's improved my life. And it's also, it's a great challenge to, you know, put positivity towards other people. And I promise you, it'll come back your way. A lot of times twice-fold if you're putting out positive energy and doing kind things for others. So keep doing that kind of challenge, guys. I do got to say, as far as it comes to with our relationship, and I know that, you know, you're not going to, this is a compliment to you. And I know that you're going to think that it's no big deal, but to me, it's a huge deal. When I first started coming to the Comedy Store, because of the way I look, I guess you could say, and there was a lot of people that weren't a big fan of me and thought that I was a tourist, and I was just coming to the Comedy Store to try and get an in the in the world of entertainment, and I was just trying to use comedy as kind of a way into to more success in the world of entertainment. It's like a resume builder or something like that. A lot of actors will do that. They'll come in and they've got a little bit of shine on a show or something, and they'll try to use comedy to further their career. And that genuinely wasn't what I was about. But there were a few people who really gave me an opportunity and befriended me and actually embraced me and welcomed me into the community. And you were one of those people. And that meant a lot to me, because you, especially at the store, you know, everybody loves you. Everybody knows you. You're a mainstay and a staple at the store. And you embraced me and welcomed me in and gave me an opportunity to show that I was really about the comedy. And I appreciate that. You, Brody Stevens was another one that really welcomed me in. He was, it was, you know, interesting after he passed, because, you know, I think a lot of comics didn't realize that they had similar stories with other comics. He was one of those guys who was so welcoming to so many people, where you kind of look around and it's a very common thread, where he was like, he gave everybody a chance, like no matter what level they're at, he'd talk to you, you know, like make you feel welcome, make you feel a part of it. And that's like, that's all that you want to feel whenever you're starting out somewhere. 'Cause it's so scary to like transition into a new place and be the new guy or be the new girl or whatever. And yeah, it meant a lot to me, you know, for somebody in the comedy community, stand-up comedians, people, especially people coming in, somebody with their name on the wall at the Comedy Store to, you know, really to even talk to you and to treat you like, you know, an equal, or just as a person, as a comic, means a lot. So yourself and obviously Brody, who I miss very much, but that means a lot to me, and it meant a lot to me, and I appreciate that. I appreciate your friendship for that, dude. So. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you being on the show, and dude, you're a funny, nice dude. So I like to surround myself with good, positive people. So appreciate that, man. Yeah, dude. Let's get into this final segment, Sax Talk. Sax Talk. Kevin Mack has a story ready to go. He's going to share a story of a sexual encounter, and I'm going to play some sweet, sweet saxophone underneath while he tells it. Whenever you're ready, my friend.
All right. You ready? So I was relatively new to Los Angeles, and I was still trying to kind of get my bearings in the dating world. And I went to this event at Chateau Marmont, and I ran into this well-known actress. And she came up to me and she was like, "Hey, I've never seen you around. Where are you from?" I said, "I'm from Michigan. I just got into town about 6 months ago, and I'm trying to make it in Hollywood." And she said, "Well, if you want to make it in Hollywood, you've got to go along to get along." So she took me over to her table and she started introducing me to some of her friends who were producers and other actors and actresses. And so I sat down and we were talking and drinks were flowing and everybody was enjoying the night. And at some point, someone put their hand on my leg. And I look over and it was her. And so I leaned over and we started kissing. And at some point I felt another hand on my other leg. And I looked back to the other side and it was a guy. And she kind of stopped kissing me and she started pushing my face towards this guy that she was with. And so the guy kind of grabs my face and he goes to kiss me. And I started pulling away. And she came in from the other side and started kissing my neck and my ear. And she whispers into my ear, she said, "If you want to get somewhere, you have to be willing to go both ways." So I figured that was the way to get into the industry. And I went back to her room. And he showed up at her room about 10 minutes later. And he came into the room and they started making out. And as they were making out, I slowly backed out of the room. And that was the first time that I almost got pulled into a bisexual orgy. Not the last time, but the first time. Yeah.
What's part two? All the listeners want to know the progression of the second time that you almost got pulled into.
I will tell you that story. That's a pretty crazy story.
All right. I'm ready.
I was at a party in Hollywood and I was dating a stripper at the time. That was good. And there was, basically the whole party was just strippers and porn stars. And we were in the kitchen and we started making out. And there was this other stripper that was there with her boyfriend. And she came into the kitchen and she was watching us make out. And at some point she came over and started kissing both of us. And so I kind of looked around and her boyfriend wasn't around. So I went with it. And a couple moments later, I look over and her boyfriend's standing in the doorway watching us triple kiss. And I kind of got a little flustered and I excused myself and I walked past him and I went into the hallway. And he stops me and he's like, "Hey man, it's cool. Just want to let you know it's fine. We're swingers." And he goes, I can tell my girl wants to hook up. He's like, would you be cool hooking up with my girl? Would you be fine with me hooking up with your girl? And I was dating a stripper at the time. So I was like, yeah, your girl's hot. Cool. We can switch it up. So I go back into the kitchen and I start making out with the two girls again. And my girl leads us both into the bedroom and he kind of follows us. And everything starts getting hot and heavy on the bed. But then my girl says to me, I'm not really into this guy. I just want to have you and his girlfriend. So she explains to the guy she's not into it. He's like, you know what? It's fine. No big deal. Like, you guys have fun. So he leaves the room. So now I'm in this threesome with these two strippers and we're going at it and everything's good. About 10 minutes later, I look in the corner and this guy had snuck back into the room and he was masturbating, watching us have sex in the corner. And he stops when he realizes that I see him. And he's like, are you cool with this? And I was like, as long as you don't touch me. I just finished it up. So I don't know to this day if he was jerking off to me or the three of us. And that's my story. Yeah.
All right, man. Part 3. Just kidding. Just keep telling.
The sad part is there is 3.
Oh my goodness.
No, we're done.
For another time.
Yeah,
for
we'll
another
save it
time. Do you have anything you'd like to plug or anything coming up, dude?
I'm currently on. I'm recurring guest star on a show on BET called Games People Play, and also recurring guest star now on a new show that's coming out on CBS All Access called Why Women Kill. Lucy Liu's new show.
Oh hell yeah!
It's a 1 hour comedy, and it's very funny. Produced by Mark Cherry of Desperate Housewives fame and Grey's Anatomy's fame. Look out for that. Check out my podcast, Mind Our Business. Jeremiah was a guest on that as well.
Yes, sir.
And follow me on Instagram at Kevin Mack, M-A-C, Kevin M-A-C.
All right, dude. It's been great, man, having you on. And I think Kevin and I are going to do some sketches together coming up here. So
yeah,
look out for those as well. Thanks so much for doing the show, brother.
Dude, thank you so much for having me. It's so much fun.
Of course.
I appreciate it.
Yeah.